Hello, I am Flash Isaac, and you are welcome to the Flashlearners series, where we solve past and likely questions for your examination. And at the end of this series, your life will never remain the same because I shall be releasing a whole lot of episodes. In this series, I will be making use of the Flashlearners application. Simply visit Google Play Store or flashlearners.com to install the app. Are you watching on YouTube? I've shared the link to both the mobile and desktop app below. Download and let us begin. The first question here says, Social Studies deals with man and his dash. Social Studies deals with man and his dash. When you are studying social studies, one thing you should know is that social studies try to study man and where man lives, or man's surrounding, or everything around man. So where man lives and everything around man is simply the scope of social studies. Everything around man is referred to as man's environment. Therefore, social study deals with man and his environment. When we talk about man, you may be wondering, how about woman? Man generally speaks about human being. Whether you are a boy, a girl, you have baby, you don't have baby yet, you are a father or you are a mom, everything is referred to as man. So social study studies or talks about human beings and where human beings live. That is the scope of social studies. Option A says activities, B says religion, C says biography, D says lineage, and E says environment. When you study man, activities of man, religion, and every other thing, they are inside man's environment. So the best answer is social study is the study of man and his environment. Option E is correct. This question says, the existence of various cultures within a society is referred to as dash. Social studies is the study of man and his environment. Now, we have society, which is the environment of man. In this society, we have cultures, which is the way of life of people. People have different ways of life. The way you live, what you believe, is different from what other persons believe. So let's say we have culture 1, culture 2, culture 3, culture 4. Now, every culture here is within this society. One society, different culture. The one in culture A knows that there is culture B in this society. The one in culture 3 knows that there is culture 4 in this society. And they know that they are all in the same society. In this case, we say that there is diversity of culture. Diverse or diversity. Therefore, the existence of various cultures within a society is referred to as cultural diversity, not comparison. Comparison means trying to check which is better out of 2 and which is the best out of 3 or more. Discrimination simply means one culture trying to say that we are better than you. Culture A will be like, we are better than culture 2. Culture 2, they are not good. Nonsense culture. Culture 2 is claiming that they are better than culture 3. In that case, they are discriminating. So cultural superiority. Superiority simply means one culture is trying to say, you guys are good though, no problem, but I am higher. I am the biggest in the room. You should respect me. That is superiority. And when you hear unification, unification means trying to bring everything together, whether they are different or not, trying to merge them. Now we've gotten our answer already. The existence of various cultures within a society is cultural diversity. And which of the following can lead to drug abuse? What is drug abuse? Drug abuse is simply taking drugs or administering drugs without the help of a medical doctor, or without consulting a medical doctor. You take drugs the wrong way, abuse drug, you smoke, you drink, alcoholic, you mix different stuff that are not good. Now this question is trying to ask us, which of the following options can lead to drug abuse? A says following doctor's prescription. Following doctor's prescription simply means doing according to what the doctor said, taking drugs that doctor prescribes. If you are doing that, then you are not abusing drugs. B says obeying the laws. If you are obeying the laws, you will not abuse drugs. So drug abuse is simply not obeying the law. C, good family background. If you have good family background, there is high chance that your family members would have advised you, see, don't take drugs that is not prescribed. Take drugs that doctor prescribe for you, or that is okay. Take drugs that follows the law. So good family background will not make you abuse drugs. Option D says peer group influence. Yes, your friends can influence you to do bad things. In fact, as you grow up, one of the biggest influence you come across is friends. Friends will influence you negatively or positively. If you follow good friends, you influence positively. You follow bad friends, you influence negatively. So in life, who you follow determines what follows you. And don't forget, evil communication corrupts good manner. As you are watching this, you want to study. Your friend can simply come and like, forget, let's go and play ball. You say, it's true. You leave your study, you go and play ball. In that case, you are being influenced by friends. So peer group influence, your friends, your age range, they can influence you to abuse drugs. They can lead to drug abuse. Option E says resistance to temptation. When your friends come, don't study, don't be serious. Your mom, leave her, disobey her. And you say, no, I'll respect my mom, I'll be serious, I'll be good. In that case, you are resisting temptation. And when you resist temptation, it will not lead to drug abuse. So, option D is the correct option. This question says, a natural source of water is, we have natural stuffs and we have artificial stuff. Natural simply means it was not made by man. Artificial simply means it is made by man. So let's look at these sources of water. Which one do you think can be made by man, and which one do you think is not made by man? Option A says rain. Rain, can you create rain? You make rain, like this is my own rain. You cannot, you can't. So rain is a natural source of water. How about tap? You can dig tap, yes, you can make your own tap. Borehole, you can dig borehole. Reservoir, you can create your reservoir. Well, you can dig a well, which means option B, C, D, and E are artificial source of water or man-made sources of water. Why rain is a natural source of water. So option A is it. Welcome back and thank you for watching this episode on the series. Feel free to check out the other episodes. Subscribe so you don't miss out any video, and feel free to tell your friends about this. Thank you.